Hey guys, it's Brittany here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to make more money, how to improve your quality of life, and the ways that you need to jump up the corporate ladder and make more money. So we had a subscriber that commented under my last video, which was a personal finance video. It was actually a everyday payday routine, and she mentioned, Britt, you hit the nail on the head. Yep, a lot of us know exactly what to do, but these jobs are not paying enough. And this is so true. I feel like this is universal. This is global, across the world. The cost of living, the job market in itself, even if you have in higher education, it's just really hard. And I thought that this is an issue or a problem or a setback or a situation that happens often, and I wanted to share some encouragement, some advice, some strategies that you can be doing to, number one, stop making excuses for yourself, number two, make more money a lot faster, and number three, finally boss your life up and stop allowing your current circumstances to prevent you from upgrading your quality of life, making more money, and changing your life. So strategy number one, go back to school for a degree that actually matters. And a lot of people are not going to tell you this. I don't care what nobody says. I think that college is worth it. I think that college is extremely important to be able to become more skilled and to have an expertise in something, in any type of field. But pay attention. In my notes, I said go back to school for a degree that matters, guys. A lot of you guys have degrees in fields that's very hard to get into, or it does not guarantee more money. For an example, I have a marketing degree, but I also had to go back to get my MBA in order to teach outside of a traditional corporate role, right? So I knew if all else fails, I can go and be a professor, I can teach at a community college, I can become a secondary school teacher. I'll have more options in an actual classroom, getting those full benefits, getting my student loans paid off, working for the state. I really sat down and thought about my career and the trajectory of my career in marketing, because we all know you don't really need a degree in marketing. Now, if I could go back, I would have gotten my degree in computer science, project management, IT, anything in technology. But of course, back when we were in high school, we just didn't know. We didn't know that everything was going to go digital, that tech jobs were going to be leading right under finance and healthcare. So if you guys are thinking about going back to school, I highly recommend it, but please choose a degree or a field of study that is guaranteed money as soon as you graduate, or a degree where okay, this piece of paper is going to get me in the door, is going to get me in the right field. Okay, my second tip is to get certified in a new skill or a new industry. Now hear me out. College isn't for everyone. I know that. We don't want to get more student loans. We may have already have gotten our degrees in different fields. So another thing is to take a step back, regroup, and go get certified in a brand new field. I know there are admin certifications, project management certifications. My husband just received his Scrum Master certification, and he already has his MBA in finance. I think right now we're at a time where we have so many courses and certifications at our fingertips, and if we are able to add our soft skills, our previous experience on top of a new certification, we can literally change our lives by just taking the time out to study, get into a new industry, and get certified in a brand new skill that piggybacks off of what we already know and what we've already done. But I don't want to discourage anyone. Let's just say you've been working in a particular field for years, and you notice that in this particular field, the money isn't enough, right? The cost of living is going up. You just feel like you need to start over and regroup. This is your time to go and get certified in any type of beauty service. An esthetician, you do nails, you do lashes, go back to hair school, do wigs, color hair. I mean, whatever you feel. There's even certified cutters for like curly hair. Like, you can get any type of certification in the beauty industry, rebrand yourself, get clients, and build a career fee for service. Let's just say you don't want to be in the beauty industry. Go get your CDL and go drive trucks or box trucks and start getting those routes. Let's say you don't want to drive, go get some type of certification behind the desk, like coding or admin or what is that? Something billing. I think it's called like healthcare billing, where there are people who need to be certified in order to understand the HIPAA violations and the rules to be able to work at a doctor's office or a dentist's office. It's okay to step outside of your comfort zone and go get the certifications. And this is the thing, whether you decide to go back to college or you decide to go get certified in a new industry, the time is going to pass anyway. This is one thing I tell anyone when they ask me, Britt, I'm thinking about going back to school, I'm thinking about going back to college, whatever life you had planned for yourself at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, even if you realize that the industry you're in, you may have already reached your cap, meaning there's a glass ceiling and you just feel like you're not going to tell anyone, but you strongly believe that you've reached the pinnacle of how much you are going to get paid in that industry, it may be time to regroup. It may be time to go back to school. It may be time to go get certified. And that also includes becoming a real estate agent, becoming a broker. I was even talking to my brother about becoming an adjuster, where you're going out and you're, just looking at the houses, whether you want to go, and there's just so many things you can do. Maybe you have a bachelor's in finance. You decide you want to go become a CPA. Maybe you want to go like my husband did and get certified to do taxes for next year. And then throughout the year, you start doing bookkeeping for smaller businesses. I mean, this is the biggest thing. We already know, if you're watching this video, that you're not making enough money or you're thinking about a career change. I'm so happy you're here. But once you realize, okay, I need more money, I'm not in a good industry, I don't have a career. A lot of you guys are still hustling. You're hustling online, you're hustling at the shop, you're hustling working 2 jobs, and you want more kids, or you have more children than you do income, more children than your streams of income. You need to go back to the drawing board and you need to build a career for yourself. I say this all the time, especially for my pretty girls. Pretty privilege is not going to get your children through high school, through college. Is not going to help you save for retirement, get you good benefits, help you pay off your student loans, get your children through college, help you buy a bigger house, invest, right? Save for a rainy day, invest in other streams of income, go on vacations. I mean, you literally have to think about yourself for the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the line. And I don't want you guys thinking when we're young that you can continue hustling, bartending, stripping, working 3 jobs, working overtime for the rest of your life, because the reality is we're getting older each and every day. Our family is going to grow, more responsibility is going to be put on our plates, and we will just lose that motivation the older that we become. Like, let's just be honest. And so, since we know the time is going to pass anyway, in 3 years, you're still going to be 3 years older. You're still going to have bills. You may even have more bills, more responsibilities, more kids, more things on your plate. So you might as well be educated in 3 years. You might as well in 3 years be more educated, more certified, have more experience under your belt. Like, this is why I say, if you're wondering if you should pivot, you might as well do it, because the time is going to pass anyway. This is how I thought about it. When I kept thinking about going back to get my MBA, the only thing I kept saying was I believe my degree was about a year long. And I remember thinking, oh my God, it's a year. Like, do I really want to be in school for a year? It's going to take so much time. And the one thing I kept telling myself is, your son is going to be 2 years old. Either way, whether I go back to school or not, I'm going to be 1 year older. My son is going to be 1 year older. either way the time is going to pass. So I might as well have something to show for it. I might as well progress in my career. I might as well put more letters behind my name. I might as well pay for more knowledge, for more education, for me to walk into interviews and for employers to put some respect on my name, for me to be a little more educated than I was 12 months ago, because the time is going to pass anyway. What's the difference between then and now? I'm more educated. I have more letters behind my name. You guys get where I'm going with this? So that's why I say, if you're thinking about pivoting, going back to school, taking online classes, getting a new certification, do it. The time is now. If you wait till later, more things are going to come up. More obstacles are going to happen. We can't even guarantee that our health is going to be where we need it to be in order to get more educated, in order to go back to school, in order to get certified. Child, y'all stress me out. Okay, third thing, you're not gonna like this, let's talk about it, is to sacrifice and work 2 jobs temporarily. So for some of you guys, you actually have good positions, you're making good money, but you have too much debt. You have too many bills, you have too many responsibilities. You're basically playing catch up. Let me tell you this from experience. In order to play catch up, you need to sacrifice right now and get a second job. Get a night job, remote job, part-time job, another type of job that's guaranteed income. It doesn't even matter if you're working harder, you're losing out on sleep. You seriously, I don't care if it's just for the quarter. You tell yourself, all summer I'm going to work this job. Every weekend I'm going to work Saturday and Sunday. Every night, every other night, every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't care what you have to do, but you absolutely need to put your pride aside. You need to stop thinking that you're going to live this soft life, and you need to play catch up. You need to get yourself out of the hole, and what you need to do is get a job. Don't buy my course. Don't think you're about to get certified in social media management by me and you're about to become a freelancer and start this whole new career. If you are playing catch up right now, if you're in debt, if you're in a hole, you need to put your pride aside, swallow your own spit, and go get another job. And work 2 jobs until you pay off all your debt, until you can pay off whoever you owe. Just pay them people. Until you can actually have $1,000 sitting in a savings account. You can pay off those medical bills. You can get your child through summer school. I don't know, whatever you have on your plate. A lot of times you actually make enough money at work, but you owe too many people. Go get a second job until you pay off all them damn payment plans, Klarna, Apple Pay, whatever you're doing. Affirm, Shop Pay. You have way too many expenses coming out when you get paid, and so you need to start at zero. Stop saving right now. Stop saving. Don't buy anybody anything. My mom didn't even get a Mother's Day gift this year because I had a responsibility to take care of. I had to get myself out of the hole. I just bought a house 4 months ago, right? And that's okay. This year is my grind year. So if you need to go and get a second job, do it. And don't let anybody make you feel bad about it. Don't say, oh, that's not what I'm about to do. But a lot of you guys are listening to these online marketers and you think you're about to start a faceless account. You're about to start a YouTube channel from scratch and you have kids at home relying on you. Okay? I've been there, done that. And one thing, I am never too prideful, shameful, embarrassed. Girl, I will work 3 jobs. Money up. I've worked 3 jobs before. One of the jobs paid my regular bills. Another one was just for investments and retirement. And then the other one was just for debt. And then there was another point where all 3 of the jobs was 100% for debt because I had to get myself out of the hole. I had to get my credit right. I was preparing to buy the second house. Sometimes we seriously have to make the sacrifices. Come on now. I think nowadays we're so used to just working remote, working for ourselves, making passive income online. Sometimes the money is not going to be passive. We don't have time to build a whole new brand and a whole new business. Sometimes you just need to go and grab that second job. Period. I don't know. There's no other way for me to say that. Y'all know I'm not sparing your feelings with this video because we have moves to make. We have responsibilities to take care of. We have to get out of debt. We want to live a soft life next year. So we have to stop trying to live a soft life this year. We have shit to do. We have people to pay. All right, we're trying to get ahead a lot faster. I'm not going to spare your feelings in this video. Sorry. Fourth strategy is to job hop more often. Y'all, when I met my husband, I was working at my job at that time 4 years ago. I believe I was working at my job for about 3 years. My husband looked at me and said, "Why?" And I said, "What do you mean? I love my job. I love my coworkers. I'm having fun. It's not too hard. I'm comfortable. I don't have no complaints." I had like leverage there. You know what I mean? I wasn't micromanaged. I was comfortable. And my husband said, "Well, how much is your yearly, what's that, raise? Do you get bonuses? Are you at your peak within these last 3 years? How much have you gone up salary wise?" And he taught me to never stay at a job longer than 2 years, ever. Now, there are a few little, depending on the field that you're in, you may need to stay at a job longer for the experience, for the mentorship, for the training, different things like that. Don't listen to me when it comes to like things like that. But if you're in marketing, if you're in business, admin, I don't know, different other career fields, when you feel like your job has become repetitive and you know it like the back of your hand, you can do it with your eyes closed. You're not getting any more training, mentorship, leadership, or anything like that, it may be time to go. Y'all, I went from making $50,000 to $80,000, and then that was how many years ago? 3 years ago. That's only because I job hop every 24 months. Now, I may stay, year 3 if we're talking about family planning, if you're currently pregnant, if they have good benefits, and, you're thinking ahead about like maternity leave. If you have some things to get done, for an example, if you decide, okay, I'm going to work this remote position so I can build my business, I'm going to stay at this job until I buy my next house. I'm going to stay here until I pay off some debt. Like, okay, then, like, guys, don't just follow everything I say verbatim. Make sure that it makes sense for you, but have a plan, please. So that's another thing. I definitely think that oh my God, y'all, my phone was recording what I was saying. But anyway, I definitely think you guys should job hop more often. That will help you. And when you're job hopping, you have to absolutely make sure you are asking for more money. Way more money. You guys see how way back in the day I went from 50 to 80? That's a huge jump. You also have to think about, of course, is the schedule hybrid, remote, benefits, scheduling, micromanaging, team management, leadership. Like, you have to think about all that. But you should not be at a job for a very long time unless you are seriously career building, and you want to stay planted at a company because it's a big name. You guys know I've worked at Home Depot. I've ran ads for Poopery. I've been with some heavy hitters, and I just stayed there for the sake of relationship building, networking, increasing my resume. And guys, whenever I'm at a job, I am always screenshotting my work and creating my own portfolio outside of work, making sure I am keeping up with my highs, with my lows, with my strengths, with my weaknesses, any projects I'm on. I am always building my portfolio, my 9-to-5 portfolio, guys. Don't think, because y'all know me, I never rely solely on internet money, on passive income, on marketing, on views on the internet. I'm always making sure my career is safe. My corporate life is always up to date and intact. That's so important. So don't allow that online money to hinder you or stop you from staying certified, keeping up with your certs, continuing to hone in on your skills, making sure you're always up to date. Okay, anyway, last one is charge for what you're already good at and package up your skills and knowledge. Now, y'all know this is my brand in totality. I have been a social media manager for 8 years now. I have an MBA in digital marketing. I mean, you guys know I talk my shit in every video. I want you guys to get better at packaging up your skills and expertise, charging for what you're good at. And this can be simple. Some of you guys need to run your own daycare. Some of you guys need to have your own tutoring. Some of you guys need to be booking clients to do hair from home after work. You didn't even go to hair school, but you've been doing hair since you were in middle school? You've been doing your own hair, your cousin's hair, your friend's hair. You're good at hair. Why is this not a side hustle for you on the weekends and after work for you to just run it outside of your house? Is that illegal? I don't know, but I don't care. Some of you guys, I'm going to just say this. This is what I mean too. Some of you guys are really good in gambling. Ooh, let me not do that because I think my mom watched my videos, but y'all get the gist. Okay? Run into the casino twice a month. Okay, that wasn't a good one. That wasn't a good one. But some of you guys have good leadership skills. You are good project managers. There are so many services that you guys can be getting paid under the table for small businesses that you're not even thinking about. Some of you guys just genuinely... I can't talk. Some of you guys genuinely enjoy cleaning. Why don't you have your own cleaning service? Why don't you have your own lawn service? Your own children. Like Mia Ray, her son was good at DJing. She got him all the equipment. Your children, if they're old enough, can have really good skills and they may just need a manager. They may be the cutest thing. You got a model at home that you can be managing and you can be building their career. Now, we did just see the Nickelodeon documentary, so that's a little touchy, but you guys get what I'm saying here. Some of you guys can seriously, whatever you're good at, I don't know if you need to be working in the church, if you need to be leading a choir. And remember, I'm not saying that you need to be charging an arm and a leg, but what's an extra $500, $1,200, $1,500 a month off of things that you are already naturally good at, especially when it comes to you guys packaging up these digital products, these online trainings, your fee for service, you're taking appointments online via Zoom, via video calls. I mean, you guys have to start getting more creative. And this is the problem. You wait until your back is against the wall to really start getting creative. I'm done with the video. That's all I wanted to tell y'all. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this helps. As you guys can see, I try to be as realistic as possible, but I am opening up a wait list for a new membership to talk about this, to talk about adulting, to talk about personal finance, marketing, content creation, building your own brand. For those of you guys who feel like you need community and support and resources and trainings to save, to invest, to build an online business. I mean, for some of you, you just need to go and you need to get to work. You need a new certification. You need to enter into a new industry. And for others, it's just time for you to make more passive income online. And I've been in both stages in life. I've done both, and I have no problem going and getting another job. I have no problem going and getting certified as a bartender. I have no problem doing what I have to do to stay ahead, to get out the hole, to build a better quality of life for myself and my child. So I'm really excited about this membership. Way less fluff, way more real life scenarios and, actions that need to be in place. So right now, and I wrote this down for you guys, right now we are working to live, to choose to create a better life through our hard work. And that's what this membership is going to be about, because I'm noticing now at 28, guys, it's more than just marketing for me. It's more than me teaching you guys how to go viral online and build a following. All of the hard work and the sacrifice I'm making right now, I want to help other women, most importantly, to be able to do it too. So I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Let's get this money.